we're gonna not touch that.
We're gonna JK and then we're gonna go to the other things. Let's do that.
But but it's still a little traditional in some sense. So there's that. But that's a lot of the main things when it comes to the houses. The houses, which and then as well, we already just went through my Mercury is in Virgo, my Mercury is in Gemini, or
do you want to go over this part right here though?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So when we were going through
the charts,
when we were going through earlier, fire, earth, air, water. There's 3 things that any of them could be. Okay. So there's 4 elements. Okay, let's do the math. Okay. There's 12 zodiac. There's 3 zodiac per element. There are 4 elements. Okay. So within those 3,
She wants to know if you can know your sun sign without knowing what time you were born. Being adopted.
Your sun? Yes.
You'll know your sun sign.
Your sun sign, definitely you will.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like your rising or your houses, it's definitely going to make a difference.
Melvin's being such a smart ass right now.
Captain Planet. Wow. Thanks, bro.
So, but yes,
That's
Macy,
so
you can know your sun sign without knowing what time you were being born. Normally, when you do, if you were ever to do your, and I'm going to take over here just for a minute.
Go.
If you were to do your natal chart on Cafe Astrology, if you go with unknown time, it'll normally default it to noon.
Yep.
Because it's the middle of time, like from morning to night. It's dead smack center.
If you do military time, it's literally 12.
Yeah, 12 is the center.
If you do 5, it's 17.
Yeah,
so it's just
so it'll do that. It'll default
5
it to that. But it definitely will have some things will be off in the chart, and it won't have like if anything was in retrograde because it's at noon, it won't have that stuff listed, right? Because it's an unknown time.
Depends. If you go up, go to in through here, like. Oh wait,
that's mine.
Oh, that's
yours.
Yours.
Okay. Yours accidentally closed out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to see if anybody that we have has retrograde.
You want me to look at?
No, let's go back. I'll just go ahead and we'll get into feminine here in a second, and then we'll go through.
That's me, and then that's goofball.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So these. Okay, sorry. The one that's up there, right? There's. Oh no, we got to move up.
You want me to move up to here?
Up. No. Up. Yep. Okay.
Up. There.
Okay, so these are like where the sun is and where the moon is and where, Venus and all those are in the exact time that you were born, in the longitude, latitude of where you were born. That's where they are in the sky, right? Now, depending upon the time that you're born, because let's just say the moon, which goes through phases, in 28 days, yeah, it could easily be changed very, very, very easily.
Quickly. Yeah.
And your rising could be changed as well very fast too. So, what it is that I would do, or what it is that I've done, because I obsess. Like when I didn't, because I would do compatibility readings with exes and stuff. When I was trying to make up a chart and I didn't know their time or whatever, because this sounds so creepy, I would do at midnight, which is 00, then I do it at noon, and then I do it like a minute before the following day, which is 11:59 p.m. Okay. So this way, and then whatever is there that's the same, I know that that's true.
So you're just suggesting to Macy, if she was to do her, she would want to do the 3 different times basically, and then go through it and see what's similar.
Yeah,
and that'll be most likely accurate.
That's what it is that you're more than likely going to be able to say is accurate. Yeah. The time does matter. The location does matter. If you have the location, that's going to be way different than if you were born. Okay, literally the opposite end of Phoenix, I think, is actually Jerusalem. So that's literally if you were on the opposite side of the planet.
Of the world, yeah.
So what you see on the side of the planet that's going to matter. Your location, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sky's going to be different. It's going to be it's going to be day or it's going to be night. So there's a difference. So, which side note about how scary it is to me about camel spiders that were literally on the other side of the world, and then they were over in like Arizona. Clearly it came over somehow through like military or somebody, but geez.
What he did is he hopped on a plane. He bought a ticket.
I'm just like, when I first found out about camel spiders, I was terrified.
Sorry.
I looked at those things and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose a limb tomorrow. Like, I was just dumbfounded.
Okay.
San Bernardino. Hey,
we're near there. So, yeah.
So then also Gemini. Okay, well, so
she's like, so you're in the duality constantly. Like, that's normally the thing for the sun sign. Yeah, they can do she's all the gross. She says camel spiders are gross. She agrees with you.
Oh, right, yeah. They're really just terrifying.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so what did it I forgot exactly where I was on everything. Camel spiders just scared me, and I was
she just derailed that way.
Nightmares tonight.
Okay.
So we were going to go into. I was going to go in. No, I was not going into aspects. We were talking about because we were talking about feminine and masculine. We were talking about elements. We were also going to be talking about cardinal, or we're talking about
cardinal.
We're going to talk about fixed, cardinal, mutable. Okay. And again, let's look at the element. Let's just say, again, there's four elements. There's 3 zodiac per element. Math. Okay. So fire is going to be Aries. It's going to be Leo, and it's going to be Sagittarius. And we'll start real fast with how Aries is cardinal, and then we'll talk about Leo, who is fixed, and then we'll talk about Sagittarius, which is mutable. And that pattern of cardinal, fixed, and mutable is the same pattern that happens per element. You'll see. If I was able to like draw it, it'd be cool, but whatever.
Do you want me to pull up that wheel again?
No.
Okay.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to the point. So cardinal means that they're like assertive. And when I mean assertive, I mean like they could be leaders, they could be they have a balance of being able to not be so stubborn, as well as being able to go with the flow. They can read a situation and be able to know and understand what needs to happen, and can not necessarily change every time, but they try to stick to their guns as much as possible on some stuff. But it's not like that they could never see the light on something. Like, they're not that stubborn and not stonewalled in that area. So Aries is cardinal. I'll tell you who else is. So it's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Earth. What's Earth? Earth.
Capricorn?
Oh, no. Earth. Yeah, Capricorn. Yes.
Capricorn.
So, sorry.
I was thinking about thinking about the Earth signs, and I'm like, Capricorn makes more sense out of the 3.
So cardinal is Aries. It is Cancer. It is, what did I just say? Libra and Capricorn. So those people are assertive out of their element. Okay, out of the elements, which are air, fire.
So when you're saying like that, so like you said, read their situation, so they adjust their touch, so they don't
It doesn't mean that they're free flowing though.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that every situation they mold to. It means that they can find the balance for it.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't, and sometimes they do.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that it's like constantly balanced, but they can if they need to.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And so now with fixed, we'll go with Taurus, we'll go with Leo, we'll go with Scorpio, and we will go with Aquarius. Okay. Fixed, stubborn, walls up, It's very hard to break through, very set in their ways. I don't know. I'm going to use my mom as an example. She's a Taurus. Okay. There is no changing this woman. Okay. There is no changing. It will not change. I love her very much, but you just take it or you leave it. That's
if
it.
Your uncle's watching. He's dying right now.
Whatever he knows.
No, I didn't say he was going to be mad. He's going to laugh his ass off.
He knows. He grew up with her. Okay?
Knows. He grew up with her. No.
But yeah, so, it's fixed. If you're a Scorpio, like our good friend Steven or Melvin, you're a little stubborn. Like, when you mess up your ankle and then your friend sends you an air boot to cover up, or help you, because that's just my nature and I'm good. I'm just you don't want to use it. It's because you're stubborn. Does it mean that it's good for you? I mean, it depends upon certain situations. You're just unwavering, and then we'll go to mutable. Wait, who's this? This you?
It's mine.
Oh, you're very mutable. That's fun. Mine's mutable too. But
I think it's mine. I mean, is that mine?
This is Ian.
This is Ian. Yeah, I was like, wait.
I was like, no.
I was like, man, this is mutable as shit.
I was like, no, I don't think that's. I was like, that ain't.
Well, he's super masculine too.
He's masculine, but it doesn't mean that he's.
I'm used to see. That's mine right there.
You're a cardinal.
I am. Yeah, I'm very cardinal.
Yeah,
but I have 3 mutable, which is kind of good for me.
If you go to mine, it's. I have 6 mutable.
Let's. You want to do yours?
Sure.
Go balls deep again.
Natal.
Bartik.
Okay, natal. Natal chart. Natalie Portman. Okay.
She cracks herself up all the time.
I'm really funny, in case you didn't notice. Okay, that's me.
That's you. And if I don't know your birthday, you're gonna kick my ass. So
I'll just do it from here.
Yeah.
And then everyone's gonna know how old I am. Oh God.
We're gonna stop sharing for a minute, so that way some personal information is not just.
Oh, what just happened?
I don't think you want everybody to know.
What is happening?
What is life? What are you?
Okay, 5'8". There we go. And then
I hope you know where you were born.
Phoe.
You were born in Phoebus? You were born in Phoebus.
Phoebus, Virginia. I'm not in Colorado.
I was trying to do Arizona.
Cool,
excuse me.
It'd be a lot different, atmosphere-wise. Might be more smart people. Well, I'm talking educationally where we are placed. Okay, we're pretty low on the scale, guys.
Melvin said he's walking now.
Well, that's good. I mean,
it's like gonna have to do one of these charts later. LOL. Yeah.
So, yeah. That's another thing. If any of you guys watch this and you want to
look at you.
Yeah, I'm very mutable. Okay, we'll go through what mutable is here just in a second. But if you guys want to work with me individually, maybe through Zoom or whatever, we could go through your chart. I have 0 problem with it. I'm very poor, so I might charge you. I'm not going to charge you more than $30. It'd be per hour. That's because
it's a lot of work.
And it'd be through Venmo because that's just easier.
Yeah.
That sounds really crappy of me to charge, but
it's a lot of work.
Kinda, yeah.
No, there's a lot of work that she puts into it. And it's a lot of research.
But it's fine. I mean, overall, as a friend, I don't mind going over some stuff with you. So you could just personally message me and we'll figure out whatever it might be. You know what I mean? If I'm I clearly don't, whatever. You get what I'm saying. You could totally, whatever. Oh, thank you. That's nice of you. You just, Macy's so cute.
Thank you, Macy. Yes.
But
that's what I was trying to tell her too. So thank you.
I'm just really poor. They don't pay me that much doing my job.
She says, "Don't worry about charging people."
Anyway, okay. So looking
back to the mutable thing.
Mutable, which is Gemini, which is Virgo, which is Sagittarius, which is Pisces. Okay, if you brother. If you did all of that, that's your mom, that's you, that's Brian, and that's me.
Yeah.
Well, no, No,
You're
yeah,
you're Virgo.
because
You're
I'm
Virgo. Like,
I've been going through too many signs today. I'm just like, I'm a Capper Sag.
that's what you could call yourself if you like combine
Aquarius
them
Sag.
all together.
I'm
Like
an Aquarius
your
Sag.
ascending node and all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
I'm a Vorgus. Varies.
She
So-
is.
Huh?
You are. Oh,
I am what? Whatever, Melvin. Okay, okay. Whatever. I love you. Maybe. I'm just kidding.
sidebar. Andy says he loves your faces. He's listening but playing games right now.
Oh,
Hi,
hi, Andy.
Andy. We love your face too.
I miss you guys.
I do.
Okay, I forgot what it is. Mutable.
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 ADD.
Yes. Okay, so mutable means that you are, again, ever flowing. Okay, mutable means that you're very easygoing. And when I mean easygoing, like you would imagine with my Virgo that I am not, because I am so like high stress or whatever. But mutable means that like I change to the circumstances, and it could very much mean that it's like a survivalist mechanism. Like whatever situation that I have to be in, I'll be in there.
You're adaptable.
I'm very adaptable. That's what mutable means. Literally, is just adaptable. Like you have, it's adaptable, resourceful, things like that.
People on the people.
People on the people dancing on the people.
Had to throw that in.
Purple hat, cheetah print,
I
dancing
know,
on the
right?
people.
So catchy.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
It's
Such
such
a catchy
It
song.
really is. I blame Natalie.
Thanks, Natalie.
If Natalie's watching, I love you. You're the best. My Cancer buddy. See what Lacey. I have like such amazing Cancer friends.
They're fun.
They're all amazing.
They're fun. Marvin,
Lacey's super great. Marvin's a Cancer.
Cancer.
Oh yes, and
He's on the
David and
cusp.
David and Shannon
they're
too.
cancers.
They're
Mandy's a Cancer.
Oh,
But
Mandy's Cancer.
Yeah.
They're all just so beautiful people. I
I
love
know.
them. They're all really amazing
And
people.
like you too.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, sorry.
So
Okay, mutable means adaptable. Okay, and then also, we already went through fire, earth, air,
and
water,
water.
but and then we went and then I don't know if I clearly went through masculine or feminine or anything like that, but I'm going to show you some examples of celebrities and what masculine and what female looks like. We'll just go back real fast.
you don't want to go to okay.
We're not going to go there yet. For me, so okay, we'll start out with masculine is the fire and earth signs. Okay. Feminine is the earth and water signs. So if I'm going to list them all out, masculine means Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if I were to do feminine, again, earth and water, that would be Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio,
Mhm.
Capricorn, and Pisces.
Yep.
Those are feminine signs. Again, we're going back to yin and yang. One cannot be without the other if we're looking at a circle. Beautiful things, whatever. You get what I'm saying, right? There's masculine and there's feminine and all that other stuff. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I forget which one that I'm going to go to first, but I'm going to show you some really cool people that you guys might like.
I like how it hovers
Okay.
over and tells you what it is.
Okay, so there's this, which is great. So we all, I mean, if you are any like amazing person ever, you should love Keanu Reeves. If you don't love Keanu Reeves, you're actually sainted. Like, I don't know who you are, but you hate the world. Like, what's your problem? I don't understand. Okay, Bill and Ted is so good. Okay, so anyway, this man, which if you think is very masculine, pretty. You would imagine, it's still masculine. Just because he's man doesn't mean that he is masculine, okay? When we're talking about this, we got Virgo, we have Cancer, we have, we have another Cancer. So this chart is so feminine, okay?
There's Gemini.
It's just... There's
That's
Gemini
the
there, which is the North Node. And that's not even necessarily like what makes up his personality. It's just the lesson that he has to learn for this life. Okay.
And,
But
yeah.
In his midheaven is
Yeah,
Gemini.
yeah.
Okay. So real fast, his sun, he's Virgo. He's going to be very analytical that way. His moon is Cancer. It's nurturing. It's motherly. His Mercury is Virgo, which is like me. So when he is very detail oriented, a little anxious. His Venus is Cancer, which is the same as mine. Which means that when you love, it's a little bit more maternal. Don't mean to be that way, but
it's like it's nurturing.
It's a nurturing thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm like emotionally, I want to be there for that person,
Yeah.
right? So he's that, and then Mars is Cancer, which means too that he could go real mama bear on you if he really wanted to, which I guess Papa Bear. I don't know what you want to call him. You can go Papa Bear. You can call Papa Bear. Let me tell you, call him Papa. Mm-hmm. Anyway, getting back to the point, Jupiter is in Taurus, so it's like, his luck and his morals are fixed because it is a fixed sign. He cannot and will not. He ain't changing it. Okay. He's Taurus, he's fixed, he's stubborn in it. That's how it's going to be for his life. And good for you, Keanu Reeves. You're amazing. Okay? Oh, okay. And we're both opposite personalities. Yes, no. Okay, so yes, Gemini and Virgo, they're both mutable signs. Okay? Just because that, like, technically on, like, scales of this thingy right here, they're going to say, well, it doesn't work. But it just means that you are able to connect and relate in the area of being able to adapt to a certain situation. Like Sagittarius, I usually have really fun time with Sagittarius.
Macy, I feel you so hard because I have more masculine qualities than feminine. Like I okay. This is me. This is me. This is me.
Yep.
And I have at least
just go ahead.
Yeah,
there you go.
7
Pause right there. 7
right.
masculine. She's
Because
very masculine.
all this air inside of me and a little bit of fire.
She's full of hot air. That's what that means. A lot of fire and air. Get it? I'm really good at puns.
She's funny. I have a ridiculous amount of Libra. I want to balance everything constantly. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna go back.
But it means she's charming AF.
Thank you.
Because they charm the pants off of you. And they want to charm the pants off.
Giggity.
Anyway,
all right, so back to this.
So back to the wonderful, amazing
Reeves.
person of Keanu Reeves. He's very feminine. Okay. He's I think that too could also mean, if we're looking at ascendant too. Again, this is the mask that you wear to the rest. I'm like yelling, the mask that you wear to the rest of the world. Okay. He looks like a Virgo. That sounds really funny, right? So he looks like a virgin? No. Okay. Like he could still be a little feminine. It means that he may look like that he's meticulous with the way that his like beard is done, or with the way that his eyes are, or, he's from, I think he's from Lebanon. Like, wasn't he born in Lebanon? Oh, look at me. So, he might have to go ahead and shape those eyebrows a bit. But he does it with detail, which, by the way, if you like my eyebrows, I'm going to give another shout out to DeAndrea Vaughn. She's like the best person ever. If you like them. Anyway, she works over at Salon Surreal and she's awesome. If you ever need that done.
She's talking about Arizona, by the way. Guys.
Yeah, again, Arizona. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Earlier I was talking about San Antonio with my shirt, but then now I'm talking about Arizona. And then I don't know, in like 5 months I'll be like, yeah, stuff in California.
We'll end up making more friends out here.
I don't know. I'm gonna be in my room. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not an introvert. I'm just kidding. So ascendant, right? Again, it's just his mask comes off a little bit more feminine. Okay, we're gonna look at another person that who is first of all everything that I've ever wanted in my entire life. He's clearly like my idol if you know me. Okay, Kurt Cobain. Okay, also like super cool and amazing, right? He's definitely, I don't know if you know this, but in a few of like his journals, as well as this sounds really dark. Also inside of his suicide note, he sits there and mentions that he's an unappreciative Pisces Jesus man. Okay, he is a Pisces. It's happened February 20th. He has Pisces, and he also has Pisces, and he has Pisces, and he also has Pisces. He's Pisces. He's a lot of Pisces. See, this bro is the most water dude that you could even imagine. He is emotional AF, okay? I mean, to sit there and say, because he clearly had depression due to everything, he was also bipolar, but I mean, getting back to this.
It looks like he was pretty much a raw nerve, like an exposed raw nerve. Because if you just look at this alone with the Pisces, and then there's because
Just
the Pisces is the most sensitive sign in the zodiac,
right.
but it is the end of the zodiac because it's a culmination of all the signs into one.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's very rare that you'll meet a Pisces that isn't an empath. That's unheard of because they feel everything
not
around
unless if
them.
not unless if their moon is like really like an Aries or
That's
something.
interesting because I've never met a Pisces that wasn't. Super sensitive.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them, but I mean, I don't want to necessarily say every single one, but you know, there's a lot to a person other than, you know, their sun sign. Yes, this is very feminine. Love him, but you know, there's a lot of Pisces, and so again, we're going back to what she just said, which at the end of the zodiac, there's Pisces. Okay, Mercury has to deal with communication, the way in which he loves. Saturn has empathy, but you know, the way in which he communicated, we could view this too as like the way in which he thought. Venus meaning to deal with the way in which he did his art, meaning his music. It could literally call to other people because it is so personal to him through the Pisces, because he can empathize and be able to be that like emotional chameleon, if that makes sense to what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. He has that versatility with him. So then that's like, you know, an awesome person that we all wish was still here. And here's another person that we all wish was here, but it's just an example as to here. Go ahead and just. So amazingly lovely, beautiful, amazing Heath Ledger. Love him. We all love him. Super upset that, you know, that it was horrible. Yeah. So his sun sign is Aries. Okay. That's masculine. Okay. And people could sit there and be like, well, I'm an Aries, so I'm like this, or I'm a Virgo, so I'm like this, or, you know, your sun sign doesn't mean that much. It does not mean that much. Okay. You could look here and you could see there is Cancer, there's Pisces again, there's another Pisces, there's Cancer, there's Virgo. Your sun sign does not make up everything that you are. You have your emotions, the way you communicate, the way in which you love, your anger, your discipline, your morals, your values, the way in which you rebel, your imagination, you have your the way in which you transform, the lesson that you need to learn in life, your North Node. You know, your midheaven, you know, and that figures out your career. But all of those things, which clearly these are all, if we go back to what is feminine and masculine, this is all feminine. And
it's pretty common with a lot of actors, though, is what
right.
you've noticed.
Yeah, a lot of, it's really hard for you to find, like, it's really hard for you to find an actor or
a celebrity,
or a celebrity. You know, I could have looked up Brendan Urie. Why didn't I do that? God,
I don't know.
He's an Aries too.
Okay.
Who knows? There could have been things. He probably has Libra on him. So damn charming. Brendan Urie is everything. Okay. Anyway, getting back to it. So clearly your sun sign doesn't necessarily make up who you are.
Okay.
Love him. Rest in peace. Next person.
One.
So then we have somebody who's super masculine. Tupac Shakur. Yeah. Okay. Love this dude, which we all love him, but he's masculine. He has Gemini, he has Aries, he has Gemini, he has Aquarius. He does still have, you know, some feminine traits, but you know, I mean, but for his inner planets, we're looking at the inner planets again, Sun through Mars, and then you go through the asteroid belt, and then after that, that's more generational. Or, you know, Jupiter can move a little bit faster than the other ones. But, you know, the inner planets right there for Tupac are very masculine. Okay. If we look at his chart again, we have, so Sun, which is Gemini, his moon is Aries, means that boy, if he really wanted to be mad, you saw it. It was instant. If he was upset, you knew it in 2 seconds. There was no that. His Gemini, very analytical, cerebral. His Mars, when he gets angry, when he would get angry, he would detach. Aquarius is definitely known for detaching. So when
sense.
He would get angry, he'd detach, disassociate, things like that. So who knows how? I mean, those are the type of people like those are the type of people that you know, they get mad and they don't remember what they did. Like it's not even that they don't remember what they did. It's just that like it'll just come out.
It's like they just saw red and basically they kind of just go into like a different state.
You know? Yes.
That's
Yay!
interesting.
Yay, Gemini!
Yeah.
You're Tupac, Macy. It's cool. And then we'll get to aspects here in a second. But which aspects are honestly like the nitty gritty that I freaking love. This is like a really long video. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And then we have another masculine, Joel McHale. Okay. First of all, gorgeous. Who the heck knew he was born in Italy? Who knew that? I didn't know that. Did you? Okay. I mean, it explains why he's so dang gorgeous. He's on the cusp.
Yep.
You would imagine because he's on the cusp. That's another thing too. Just because that you're born quote unquote near the cusp, it don't matter. The chart's going to tell you. The chart is going to tell you what it is that you are. And on here, it says that he's a Scorpio.
And his moon is Sagittarius.
And his moon is Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. There's another Sagittarius. There's a lot because he's still kind of on the cusp. Okay. But he's got a lot of fire. He is definitely he's funny. But Sagittarius are known for being funny. They're just fun. Okay. And when I think of Joel McHale, let me tell you, I think that kid is funny. I also think that he's incredibly hot. But you know, he's really funny. Very charismatic. He seems to enjoy life, you know. That's really important, you know. So but again, that's definitely very masculine. His sun is feminine. So you might think just because that his sun is feminine that everything about him is feminine. No.
It's a lot of masculine.
That's a lot of masculine.
Like you have 2, 3, 4.
You got Gemini, you got Libra, you got Sagittarius, you have Libra, you have this is all you got 2 things there that are only feminine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's very masculine.
Yeah.
Okay? Which but it means that like if you ever watch this Joe McHale, whatever. But
as you whisper into the microphone, I will have your babies. I swear. It's okay. Anyways, so
I'm Italian.
it can work.
Whatever. I don't know what this was, but I don't know. Anyway, but no, so there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of air, there's a lot of fire, which is fun. But yeah, you could just tell that there's a lot more to a person. And then we're doing all this